Hi, welcome to the Byrds Famous Cookies 401k Plan presentation. Here you will find all of the tools and resources that you need to get the most out of your new 401k plan. There's two major mistakes that people make when enrolling in their 401k plan. The first mistake that people make is jumping in and out of the market. The secret to long-term investing success in your plan is using and sticking to what we call dollar cost averaging. What you're looking at is a hypothetical return of two investments. Fund A is designated by the red line starting at $12 in January. As you can see, it climbs on a steady basis all the way through the next 12 months. Fund B, however, goes up and down like a yo-yo and gives many investors heartburn. And when we ask clients what kind of investment would you like, most people say, I like one that never loses money. That's just natural instinct. But let me show you why. When the markets go down and you're continuing to contribute to your 401k plan, it's really good news. So follow along here. We're going to start in January with Fund A and Fund B, both starting out at $12 a share, and we're going to put $100 per month in each of these investments. At $100 per month and at $12 a share, you will buy 8.3 shares in each of the investments in January. So what happens in February? As you can see, Fund A, the one that everybody likes, goes up in price. However, you're still putting in the same $100, but you're only going to buy 8 shares. Fund B, however, has dropped down to $8 a share. And you can see what happens. You've now bought 12.5 shares because it's cheaper. Investing in mutual funds is just like buying bananas at Publix. The cheaper they are, the more you get. So if you add up all of the shares you would have bought over 12 months in Fund A, you would have acquired 82 shares. Fund A started at $12 and hit $17.50 in December. 82 shares at $17.50 would have been worth $1,435. No question you made money, you slept well. Everything is good. Let's look at what happened to Fund B in July. It dropped down to $2 a share. However, your $100 bought 50 shares at that time. Over that same 12-month time frame, you would have acquired 223 shares in Fund B. Fund B started at $12 once again, but by the end of the year, it never even got back to where it started. But because you bought so many shares when it was cheaper, you did far better than Fund A. And that is the secret to making money in your 401k plan. Just consistently add to your account regardless of what the market is doing. And when the market goes down, believe it or not, it's actually good news. While this is a hypothetical illustration, the theory applies whether it's 12 months, 12 years, or any time frame. Remember, the name of the game is to get shares. And the second biggest mistake is chasing returns. What you're looking at here is a 20-year history of 9 major asset classes, including large companies, foreign stocks, real estate, and guaranteed government bonds. The best performer for the year is at the top, and the worst performer is at the bottom. And I think what you can clearly see is there's never one type of investment and never one color that's always the best performer. What you want to have is a diversified portfolio. The good news for you is your plan contains 5 model portfolios that contain all of these asset classes in varying degrees. Which portfolio is best for you is determined by the quiz in the next page. And as you can see, the diversified portfolio, while never being the top performer, is never at the bottom. All right, let's take the simple quiz. You may want to take out a sheet of paper. Down the left-hand side, write the numbers 1 through 6. As you take the quiz, score yourself for each numbered question. Number 1. To obtain an above-average return on your investments, are you willing to accept above-average risk of investment loss? Give yourself a 9 if you strongly agree, and a 1 if you strongly disagree, or something in between. Now, remember, there's no right or wrong. So the answer that comes to your gut first is usually the right answer. Number 2, staying ahead of inflation is more important to you than losing money in any one year. strongly agree, strongly disagree, or something in between. Number 3. If an investment loses money over the course of the year, can you easily resist the temptation to sell it? Number 4. You don't plan on withdrawing your retirement money for major expenses before you retire. Remember, the word here is plan. We know that stuff happens in life, but you don't plan on taking any withdrawals before you retire. If you strongly agree, give yourself a 9. If you strongly disagree, give yourself a 1 or something in between. Number 5. You consider yourself knowledgeable about economic issues and personal investing. And lastly, when do you expect to retire? Well, now that you've taken the quiz, total all of the points and see how you scored in the gray box. On the next slide, you can see which portfolios might be suitable for you. Here you're looking at the 5 model portfolios that are available in your plan, everything from conservative, low risk, low return to aggressive high risk, but high returns. The general rule of thumb in financial planning is the more time you have, the more aggressive you ought to be. Time smooths out all portfolios. Time is a great healer. Use it to your advantage. Now, in addition to the model portfolios, you also have the availability of what are called target date funds. Target date funds are designed to coincide with your retirement age. So the further you're out from your retirement, the higher the target date number should be on the fund that you select. There are no right or wrongs in picking investments, but what you don't want to do, as I've hopefully demonstrated, is try to focus on what's doing good at the moment and put all your money in there. You can use a combination of the target date funds and the model portfolios, just don't exceed 100% of the total. So if you're ready to enroll, simply scroll to the top of the page and click on Account. From there, click on Login here under Participant. Click New User, and then click Request User IDs and Password, and then fill in this form. But be sure to put in the / marks in your birthday.